What's going on, everybody? JT here, coming at you with another episode of Pokemon Go, and today's going to be a slightly different kind of episode. So recently, I've been made aware of a very cool exploit in this game for Shiny Shadow Pokemon, and that is, you battle the Team Go Rocket leader, and then, if it does not give you a Shiny Shadow Pokemon, you run away from the encounter, and then you wait for about an hour to 90 minutes to 2 hours, it seems to vary for some people, and within that time, the Pokemon will reset, the CP will change, and there's a chance that it will turn into a Shiny for you. Now for me, that didn't seem like such a great tactic because I walk all the time, and the odds of me being able to effectively keep doing this is pretty low because I don't drive, but today, I was in the car with some friends, and sure enough, they were pulling it off, and they got a few Shiny Shadow Pokemon by doing this. Now, I had already done them, I had already caught them, so I couldn't do this, but I was just really curious. So I watched them, and sure enough, they pulled it off. So, tomorrow at 6 a.m., we are going to go all the way until 10 p.m., the entire time the Team Go Rocket leaders are out, in the hopes of getting a Shiny Shadow Bagon for me specifically. And I'm really hoping, because this will drastically increase my chances of getting a Shiny Shadow Pokemon. Instead of having one chance per one, it's gonna be like, for the entire day, we're probably gonna be able to do this about 6 to 8 times, and that's for each one. This drastically increases my chance, so I'm very excited, even though it's gonna be really early in the morning and I'm gonna be very tired, but let's do this. Alright guys, it begins. It's 6 a.m. We've just defeated our first Arlo. I'm also with Dan. How's it going, Dan?
What's up?
We're excited. I mean, yesterday you got the Shiny Shadow Bagon from this little trick that I was telling him about yesterday. Plus his brother got a Shiny Shadow Absol. So what I want is green Yoshis. Let's see here. First one. Nope, didn't think so. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna run away from this guy, and then we're gonna hit another Team Go Rocket leader, and we're just gonna keep doing this, and then we're gonna revisit them. So this is gonna be a long process, but I mean, it worked. I saw it. I've seen the light, so it's gonna work, right? We got this. We're also gonna be doing a lot of these party hat raids, or at least a few of them. Yesterday, again, Dan here, got the shiny Wobbuffet, right?
Yes, I did.
And I was jealous because I want that one a lot. And the female, which is even better. But do I get the red rat? That'd be cool. Nope, I didn't get it.
I do not either.
And look at this, look at that. Not a single red rat on there.
Much disappointment.
Much disappointment, but who knows? We might get very lucky. We might get a couple shinies. I mean, I'm sure he's gonna get a few, but it's gonna be fun. Well, we have done a lot of Arlo battles, and we've done a lot of raids too. Sadly, no shinies yet, but I have high confidence we're gonna get one, hopefully by the end of the day. But while I wait for Dan to go pick up his brother from the doctor, I thought might as well, let's battle Giovanni real quick. And literally the first one I clicked on was him, so let's battle him real quick. I know he has a different party this time, so I'm a little bit worried about this one. I don't know how I'm gonna do, but let's see how we go. So I'm gonna go in with my Lucario, Machamp, and Tyranitar. The reason why I'm going in with Machamp in the middle is because he has two possible really good middle Pokemon for me, both Cloyster and Kangaskhan, which are weak to fighting types. But if he has Garchomp, which is the third possibility, that could be very, very bad for me. So hopefully he doesn't have the Garchomp. The Garchomp is really what throws a wrench in the whole thing. Though I do have a good counter for that, I just don't currently have that in the party right now. So we'll see how it goes. I mean, obviously, I'm not too bothered. I know I'm gonna beat him, even if he defeats me here. Come on, are you kidding me? I had the power-up punch ready to go. All right, well, whatever. Let's get ourselves the Machamp in here. Machamp will quickly deal with the Persian. Maybe we'll get something good, please. No Garchomps, no Garchomps, no Garchomps. Okay, cool, cool, cool. All right, Cloyster, I like that. So again, because he's a fighting type, ice types are weak against fighting, because I guess you punch an ice block, it's probably gonna break, though most of the ice blocks I'd punch would probably break my hand, but whatever. So we're doing pretty good work here. What move does he have? It looks like he has an ice move, which again isn't that effective against me, so that's good. Ooh, got an excellence on the dynamic punch. Almost brought him down, but now I'm not worried at all. Even if he takes out my Machamp, which he didn't, the next Pokemon is going to be Moltres. I know that fighting types don't do a lot of work against, you know, flying types, but we're still gonna get the damage in there, might as well, right? Because even though Moltres is gonna be weak against my Tyranitar, I still wanna get it as low as possible. That way, I don't have to worry about possibly losing. And there goes the Machamp. And then Tyranitar comes in here. A rock type is 4 times effective against a flying and fire type, so we've definitely got this. Even if he manages to get a charge move, I'm gonna block it, and I'm not even gonna do anything. Just do Smackdown. There we go. Brought him down. I'll see what he gives us. Hopefully we get something good from him. We got a Unova Stone. I think that's Unova Stone number 41. We got rare candies and a fast TM. Oh, that's kind of cool. And a charged TM. Wow. Jeez, we're getting some rewards from him. I like this. And max potions. Jesus. How long did that go on for? But let's see here. Hopefully this will be a good one. I mean, I know it can't be shiny. I wish it could be shiny. Imagine getting a shiny Shadow Moltres. That would just be so amazing. But let's throw our Golden Raspberry on there and wait for him to finish. Boom. Great curveball throw. We've probably got this. I've got a ton of balls to throw. And we got it. Just like that. Awesome. Hopefully this one's good, but the last 2 birds I got were pretty terrible. So let's see here. 1, 2, 3. Is it good? Oh my god. That's terrible, but we got the Shadow Moltres. That's all that matters. Let's favorite it. I'm never going to purify this thing because I'm trying to get like full sets of Shadow Pokemon. But yeah, that's cool. And we do have some Rocket Stops around us here, but I literally did every single one of these with Dan. And most of them were Arlos, thank goodness, so we're going to be able to check them over and over again. But yeah, so far we've got nothing to do but to wait for Dan, so let's get some food. On the way to food, we had ourselves a Wobbuffet raid. I kind of want to get at least one purple one with a hat. I mean, that would be fun, though. Again, the Stantlers kind of really put me off after all the Stantlers I did, so we'll see how many of these we actually do. 3, 2, 1. Is it pinkish purple? Nope, it's not. Ah, man, I'm kind of worried. Like, I really want to get one, but after all these raids I've done and not gotten a shiny, it's kind of putting me off a little bit, you know? Back in the car, I'm with Dan. I'm also with Brian, who just came out of, I believe he said dialysis, so this is gonna be a great time. We're gonna hang out in a car and not do anything at all except for check every single rocket stop we've hit, plus extra ones, I believe. We're gonna hit some extra ones, right?
Yeah, and get shinies from raids too.
And get some shinies from raids too, which probably won't happen for me, but it'll probably happen for Dan, because Dan always gets the shinies in the car. Well, we got a shiny today, but it's not at all what I was expecting. Shiny Poliwag, that's, I guess, kind of cool. If I didn't get like a billion of these in Japan, I would have been like, oh, this is neat, but I know there's a few people that need this, so I'll definitely catch it and trade it to them, but I mean, this is a shiny for the day. Hopefully we'll get a shiny Shadow Pokemon and this whole adventure won't be just a big waste, but at least we got a shiny. Let's see here, is it good? No, of course not. It's never good. we got our first shiny shadow Pokemon of the day. I hate you, Brian. This is ridiculous. This is not the shiny I wanted, but I mean, it's a nice shiny, and it could be good for PvP, I guess. We've been circling around for hours, and the odds are changing, or not the odds, the IVs are changing, but we have yet to get a shiny from the reroll today. They got 2 of them yesterday, so a bit of them are a little spoiled on it. They've tasted the great shininess, but nothing today. And this is definitely not a PvP Swablu. But it's gold, so I guess that's cool. Shiny, 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 shiny. Ah, you got it! Oh, he's gonna fist bump the camera. So I can't actually believe we got this thing. I've been doing so many of these raids, and I just could not get one for the life of me. Dan kept getting all of them. Dan. Yay. This guy up here, constantly getting all the shinies. And though, actually, I'll say that Brian's been getting a lot of these things too, but now it's my turn. I got the event shiny, finally. I wanted the female, but I don't care. I'm not really gonna complain here. It's a purple Wobbuffet with a hat. Oh, pink, you're right. Oh, and this is a good one. This is a 581. Oh man, that's like a 96. That's not bad. I wish that was a hundo. I mean, it would be a worthless hundo, but it would have been a really cool one nonetheless. But hey, there we go. We got an event shiny. Awesome. Alright, well, the day is done. All the Team Go Rocket leaders are gone, and not one shiny shadow Pokemon. But thank you to Dan here. Well, technically Brian did get the shiny, but no reroll. No reroll. That's what we were going for.
That was a failure.
But it happens. He got it yesterday, and so did he. That's like, right. It's real, I promise. I didn't record it, so we don't have any proof, but it's real, I promise. Anyways, thank you, Dan, for driving literally all day. We were out for 16 hours, and Brian, thank you for existing with us.
Yes.
It was a good time. So I've made it back home, and boy am I tired. Man, we were out for 16 hours, and sadly, no shiny shadow Pokemon. But you can't say we didn't try. We definitely tried, and the rerolls were working. We just didn't get a shiny from it. But I did get 3 shinies, and they're really cool. I mean, it's a shiny Poliwag. I don't need this one, but it's something that I know people need, so I can still trade it to them. And then, of course, we got a shiny Swablu, which, again, I don't need this one. In fact, I think this is like my 8th or 9th one. I'm not too sure. And it's not really good IVs, but I could possibly trade this to somebody. Don't know who needs it, but hey, if you need it, it's yours. But then, of course, we got the best one, the freaking shiny Wobbuffet. This is so cool. I love the hat. I wish that you could hatch Why-Nots with the hats, but I'm not complaining. I didn't expect to get one of these. I was pretty burned out from the raids from the Jingle Bell Stantlers. Though, again, not to be too nitpicky, I wish this was a female, though. I wish I'd had the big red lips, but whatever. Let's make this our buddy real quick and have it walk around us. And here we have our little party fet running around us. God, this thing looks so silly. I love the fact that I got this. I'm probably going to keep this like this for a little bit just to have a little, you know, shiny flex, but probably going to move back to the Absol. I honestly want to make my Absol a best friend. I know it's not good and the IVs are bad on it, but I mean, we've had it for so long. Might as well make it our first, like, best buddy because, again, as well, it's a rare shiny for me. Like, I've had bad luck with Absol in the past, so I'm really happy I got it, like, on the first one. But for now, we're gonna have the party fet with us just because, you know, again, we gotta flaunt a little bit. Now, all in all, I think that this New Year's event is kind of fun, you know? I like the fact that the Wobbuffets and the Raticates are in raids. I love the fact that they brought back the Party Hat Pikachu and Pichu. And I absolutely love the fact that we finally got Party Hat Wurmple. But the one thing I don't like about this is that they are not spawning in the wild. They are restricted to 2-kilometer eggs, period. And I don't like that at all, because right now in the wild, we see Pikachus with the hats, but that's it. It feels like the Wurmple should be out there. Like, the Wobbuffets and Raticates make sense to be in raids, you know? Wobbuffet, again, you hatch shiny, why not? So finding a wild, you know, shiny Wobbuffet would be cool, but I can see why not. And also, the Raticate makes total sense. And the Pichu makes sense, too. Obviously, we've never run into one of those in the wild before. It has always been from eggs, so I totally get that. But the freaking, you know, Wurmple, it's just a freaking common spawn. Throw it out in the wild. Like, I don't know why they chose to make it a 2 kilometer only thing. I mean, they do hatch at a decent frequency, and I did see someone hatch a shiny one recently, but yeah, I feel like this is a missed opportunity, and sadly makes this event feel more of like a cash grab, because if you want some of this new, awesome, shiny goodness, you have to buy raid passes, and you gotta buy incubators, which I understand, you know, a company needs to make money, but I just feel like, you know, after 2 years of us being like, we want Party Hat Wurmple, and then they've kind of just restricted it to eggs, I personally don't like that. But, you know, tell me what you guys think in the comments down below. Today's positive comment shout-out goes to Excellent Boy. I caught a shiny Pidgey today, guys. I've been having good shiny luck after getting my new phone. Well, congrats, man. Like, that's a really rare shiny, and a really nice shiny, so congrats on getting it, and also congrats on the new phone. Hopefully it gives you a lot more shiny luck this year. And with all that out of the way, this is going to be the end of the video. And if you've enjoyed it, and I really hope you have, please smash that like button for me, show me some love, subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell icon so you know when I upload, and also comment down below, how are you enjoying this New Year's event? Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Did you get any brand new awesome shinies? Please let me know in the comments down below. And if you really love my content and you want to help the channel grow some more, links to my Patreon will be in the description box below. But with that said, this is the end of the video. See you later.